Hello Aries, this is Erica from the Lotus Connection. If you are new or currently a subscriber, welcome to my channel and to your very first video in regards to finding romance, how to break the cycle type of deal, kind of figuring out what's going on in your lives that is preventing you from finding romance, okay? Because I'm all about empowering the individual, figuring out what your blocks are, removing them, and moving forward, okay? I will be opening up a life coaching sessions. I just probably will start doing that in the beginning of the year, okay, when my schedule is more open and I can dedicate more time. But in the meantime, we have this spread that I'll be doing monthly for each zodiac sign. You are the very first sign. Woohoo! So you're kind of like my guinea pig with this. So yeah, I apologize. I'm kind of pretty much all scattered and all over the place because this is relatively a very new spread for me. It's something I've kind of created. So bear with me, okay? So this will be for Aries who are single, ready to mingle. This, you know, I don't think it would really resonate for those that are in relationships. However, if it does, great, okay? You can certainly listen to it and I'm not going to stop you. I do tend to curse, so if that's something that bothers you, you may just want to stop the video just to give you a heads up. I'm trying to do it before I do. I would rather not offend somebody if I don't have to, okay? But I'm a very honest individual, and you know, sometimes I just get so wrapped up in the truth that I am spilling that sometimes I get a little, you know, rambunctious and throw out a curse word. So again, if that bothers you, just stop, okay? Just stop the video now before we begin. So this is a generalized reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Again, it is general, so this means that it's not for everyone. It's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? And if it doesn't resonate, check your other signs or book a personalized reading with me and we can look at your specific situation. I just hate when I like read comments, and I do read them all, and typically I will respond to all of you. If you are messaging me in the comments about how it doesn't match your specific situation because of such and such and such, honestly, book an appointment with me instead of putting or airing out your dirty laundry, okay? Or just not respond or comment at all. If it doesn't resonate, then the messages weren't for you. Check your other signs, okay? And I'm not trying to be like rude or anything. Like, please don't take it that way, because it's not. It's just like, it's just a waste of your time and it's a waste of my time to just iterate, well, this doesn't resonate with me. Okay, well, I gave you the heads up, it's not going to resonate with everyone, okay? So I may or may not use clarifiers here on this spread. I do have some oracle cards for you that I've already premeditated. I don't know what they say. I haven't looked at them. I kind of like saving that for the end, but I save you from having to see me shuffle the cards, okay? Yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it for you, Aries, okay? The energy that you are emitting out to the universe regarding love, you got two cards that came out of the deck. We have the Princess of Swords or Page of Swords, and we have the Devil card. So this is in the reverse position. This is letting you know there's a lot of messages coming in or filtering through in regards to this scenario. For some of you, it's going to resonate in a sense where you want a relationship and you have all these ideas, and maybe you've even spent some time trying to manifest and like writing lists, you know, a list and all this stuff about what it is that you want. But your negative thought process is just keeping you from moving forward. So this could be, you know, there's not enough good men out there, or all these girls like have emotional issues or daddy issues or this or that. And you know, you just have these preconceived, there's no good guys out there in the world. I'm going to be single and alone for forever. I'm going to be the cat lady, okay? Pay attention to your thought process, because whatever it is that you're thinking or saying, you are admitting out to the universe, and that's what's being reflected back to you, all right? So it's just being careful about what it is that you're thinking. For some of you, you guys could feel a little bit emotionally unstable because you've been dealing with a codependent type relationship. So somebody, you could be involved with somebody who's like in and out of your life. Could be like a very different, like sexual energy where you guys are just having a lot of sex, but there's no commitment, and you guys keep going back and forth because you feel tied to this person for some reason. You can't let them go. And it's just like emotionally draining you, and you just feel like you have like people coming your way and you're just like, fuck you, I don't want to deal with you because I've seen your type, I've dealt with your type before, and I'm not going down that road. It's kind of like having a chip on your shoulder type thing. For some of you guys could just be mentally drained because of depression and anxiety that has been rearing its ugly head to you. And you're just having a really difficult time for whatever reason. It could be, you know, family, friends, things are just not going the way that you thought it would go. You also could have been dealing with a relationship and just being jaded because this person may have had some narcissistic tendencies, or this person could have been so different from you and had persuaded you to do things that you wouldn't necessarily have done. For some of you, you could be dealing with addiction, sex addiction, addiction to alcohol, addiction to drugs, addiction to cigarettes, coffee, whatever. Something that's unhealthy, overeating. Yeah, I am Spirit saying definitely emotionally overeating for some of you. All right. So there's just some toxic behavior that's going on right now that you're sort of emitting out to the universe. And so therefore people who are coming towards you, or situations that are coming towards you are just, they're just becoming very negative or toxic, and you're realizing this, but you're not sure why. And you're just like, can I just catch a fucking break? Right? What lessons are you learning now that are going to help you in the future? You're learning how to ride the rough waves in order to get to calmer and collected water. This person is doing yoga. He's, you know, in the position of, you know, healing himself. He's gone through a very difficult time. He's tired of fighting. He's put his swords down, and he is saying, I'm healing for myself. I want to move on to a calmer, serene place. And I feel like right now you're learning that you don't want to jump into another relationship or the next relationship until you've healed yourself and you're in a calmer state of mind. Even if, you know, for whatever situation this resonated for you, whether it's that your thought patterns have put you into this negative thought, you know, this negative space, this depression and anxiety, or whether or not you do have some sort of addiction, or somebody you dealt with had addiction and now you're just like really exhausted because it took a lot out of you to deal with that, or codependent, and whatever it is that you've been going through or are going through, you're realizing that you need to heal yourself first. It's kind of like when we go on the airplane and they kind of do all the safety tips, and one of the things they say is to put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you can help others. And this is what this card's saying. It's like, help yourself first, heal, and then you can go out in the world. And this is kind of a lesson that you're learning right now. Instead of some of you may go from one relationship to another, and unfortunately these things like bleed into the relationships that you're trying to start new, okay? So that's the lesson that you're learning. What do you need to release to bring forth new love? Is we have 6 of Pentacles here. I feel like for some of you, you have to release the way that you give your energy to others. Or maybe that you have to relieve being stingy on your energy and your time. Could be that some of you are too generous with love, with commitment, with finances, with time, energy. Some of you may be just very stingy in general, not giving this time. But this card to me, and what I'm getting in Spirit's message, is that you have to be cautious how you spend your time and energy and where you commit. That's what you have to release, releasing the control. What issues do you bring forth, Aries? In relationships, we have the Magician card. To me, this could be somebody who manifests negativity, okay? Overly manifests negativity. The issues could be that you set your sights on so many different aspects of something and you're wanting to manifest things, but you don't have the mental clarity. This could be somebody who's like the jack of all trades, a master of none, you know, type of vibe. Or, you know, this could be that you have so many different passions and hobbies and you're wanting to really manifest them, but it's like there's a lack of drive. For some of you, you guys create drama. Okay, for some of you guys create drama for whatever reason. You could be very opinionated, very boisterous with your opinions, you know, you just manifest this drama-like state. How to resolve this issue that you bring to relationships is we have the Four of Cups in reverse and we have the Strength card. So for me, this is kind of like take time to consider the opportunities that are coming to you. This could also be that, you know, for some of you, you may have a wandering eye, okay, or thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. But this is saying to you, really pay attention to the opportunities that are coming towards you, okay, and really take time to consider them before just impulsively taking action. Now's the time to start making positive changes in your life. So if you do have an addiction issue or you have depression and anxiety, it's time to reach out for help. It's time to make positive changes. It's time to be open with your heart and your feelings and not be so closed off, okay? Because the Page of Swords is closed off energy. And it's telling you, in order to resolve this magician-like issues, you know, the issues that you have, it's saying, like, keep your heart and your feelings open and to be very cautious with the opportunities that are coming, but to break free from like stagnant energy. So again, if you're dealing with somebody who you're going back and forth with, or you are the person who, you know, does have a wandering eye, is like, okay, the grass could be greener on the other side, so maybe I want to explore that. It's really saying, like, not all that glitters is gold, like, pay attention. And we further have that here in the Seven of Cups below it, but we'll get there. With the Strength card, it's saying, you know, start doing self-love. Have self-love for yourself, okay? It's saying to have strength, to have, you know, literally this card says it all, strength. Have courage, have self-mastery, have determination to continue to keep moving forward despite any adversity that you may experience. It's a part of life to experience negative and positives. It's also telling you to treat others with compassion because, again, with the Page of Swords, you can be very in the reverse. You can be very closed. You can create drama with the Magician being here, okay? You can create drama. You can stir a mess up, okay? It's really saying to focus in on your energy and how you harness it. It's saying be mindful, be compassionate, and, you know, open up your heart, your chakra, your heart chakra, right? Open up that heart chakra. Be kind. Be mindful how you're interacting with people. Okay, you could come across as being way too fucking cocky because you think you got it all or that you can get all. And that too could also be a problem. And so it's saying like, bitch, be humble. Okay, that song. Bitch, be humble. So that too could also be there. Watch how your pride and your ego come off. What do you need to do in order to bring new love to you? 8 of Cups. You need to start letting go of things that no longer serve you. People, addictions, substances, situations, family members, whatever it is that's keeping you in this space, whatever it is that is keeping you from moving on, your thoughts, your behaviors, just break the cycle, essentially, is really what it's saying. It's saying move past this hurt that you have. It could be inflicted upon you from childhood. It could be inflicted upon you from somebody that you've dated. It could be your own self-sabotaging because you are not taking care of your depression, anxiety, what have you. But it's saying in order for you to bring new love, you have to let go of the pain. You have to let go of the past and what's keeping you there. You may need to do some shadow work. You may need to do some inner child healing. You may need to do some self-care. You may need to go to counseling. You may need to reach out to family. You may need to cut family off or friends or people that no longer serve you. If you're dealing with somebody you're going back and forth with, such as a fuck buddy, you need to let that go. Because you're vibrating at such a low dimension rate, such a low vibration right now, that you're bringing in lower vibrational beings in your existence anyway. And so you're not breaking the pattern. And the only way to break the pattern is by showing self-love, self-care. Okay, self-love, self-care. Sorry, I'm just trying to adjust that. Self-love, self-care, some self-respect, all right? Because the more self-love and self-respect that we give ourselves, the more the universe gives back to us, okay? Because the universe always does have our back. And we have to be cautious with the energy that we put out there because we are getting it back, right? So what quality is it that you possess that you should continue to bring forth into your love life? We have the King of Pentacles. So King of Pentacles is somebody who is, to me, this is somebody who does have their shit together for the most part, okay? Because you very well could have your shit together for the most part, but you know, doesn't mean that you don't have things to work on, right? We all have things to work on. You are extremely capable. You're very determined and ambitious, all right? Some of you could have, financial wealth, but a lot of you could have family and wanting to build a strong foundation for this family. You're very honest, okay, and very clear on what you want. You're always willing to help others. So again, that Six of Pentacles, just be careful of who you're helping, okay? You can be very romantic, all right? So those are things to not lose sight of. Those are things to continue to keep bringing into relationships because they are very helpful, okay? And those are really great qualities to have. For your advice, okay, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse position. This is letting me know that some of you need to really look at your dreams, okay? Look at your thoughts, your feelings, because you're projecting, okay? So, and these things could be super unrealistic. So, and you also like indifferent to making changes or reluctant to even acknowledge what really makes you happy anyway. So the advice here is really to take time to meditate, okay? Take time to reach your goals, to manifest what it is that you want, to learn the difference between, I'm so sorry, my son has decided to shut the light off. Hold on. Very sorry about that. I have a a very rambunctious 3-year-old, and yeah. So it's really taking the positive steps, right, to manifest what it is that you truly want. But being really realistic, okay? Really realizing not all that glitters is gold type of thing, you know, kind of going back with that. It's just kind of like really, and how you're projecting your fantasies too onto other people, okay? You can't change others. So remember, you're not able to change other people to make them into what you want. Some of you guys who are dealing with this codependency relationship, it's asking you to let go because you can't change the situation. It doesn't matter what you have in your head right now. That situation is never going to be what you want it to be. You can't project what you want onto them because it's not what they want. Free will is involved, okay? So that is your advice. A possible outcome for your love life this month in November, if you were to work on the issues that you need to work on. We do have the 4 of Wands here. This is a really happy card to have. For some people, they see this card as a twin flame card or a soulmate card. So it's possible you could meet your soulmate once you've cleared this blockage, okay? Or once you have cleared these blockages, okay? I'm trying to get this to so that you can see an overview, and it's so hard with this stupid tripod thing. All right, so anyway, with that 4 of Wands, that's like the happiest card, or one of the happiest cards in the deck, okay? It's one of the happiest cards. This is better. One of the happiest cards in the deck. And you have it here. And this is letting you know that if you can work on all this, okay, work on your shit that you have going on, you can change this for the better. You can manifest what you want, this happy, healthy, romantic relationship. But you have to be realistic. You can't force your thoughts or beliefs or unrealistic fantasies onto others, all right? I am going to clarify just a few cards here. Okay. Why is the Magician here? Why is the Magician here in regards to what issues Aries brings into the relationship? Why is the Magician card? Thank you. So, I'm sorry, this was actually reversed. So sorry. Wheel of Fortune. The reason why that Magician is here is because your thought patterns can be very negative. You're stuck in this. I'm just having bad luck everywhere. Bad luck in my relationships, bad luck at home, bad luck here, bad luck here. You're just like stuck in this mindset of, you know, this perpetual negative, you know, thought patterns of feeling like, you know, the world's against you. It's not. So get rid of that mindset. Why is the Princess or the Page of Swords reversed and the Devil here for Aries? All right, I got a lot of cards here. Too many. Sorry, too many. So I'm not gonna look at it. Why is the Princess of Swords in reverse and the Devil card? Why is this here for the energy that Aries is emitting regarding love to the universe? Why are those 2 cards here? Okay, so we have the World. For some of you, okay, for some of you guys, the relationship has ended. And the world's now your oyster. And you're like, I don't know what the fuck I want. I don't know what the fuck to do. There's completions and not being acceptable of those completions, not being ready to handle it, but realizing that the world's your oyster. Now you're single, and you know, you have the opportunity of having a, you know, very happy and healthy life here. Why is the 4 of Wands here for the outcome for Aries love life in the month of November 2018? Why is the, okay. 2 of Cups. Great. Further letting you know that you're going to have a happy, healthy, romantic relationship with somebody, but you need to clear these blockages. This cannot happen. I just want to reiterate this because sometimes people listen to readings or get a reading and they are like, okay, cool. You know, Erica said I was going to get this loving relationship, and then, you know, November moves into December and now we're still single. Why the fuck am I still single, Erica? You told me, hey, you didn't do this work. Okay, so you need to do the work that I've laid out here. Once you do this work, then guess what? You get this, right? And again, this is a generalized reading. It's not meant for everybody, okay? If you want to look specifically for you, we can definitely do so. But if you do the work, if you do the healing that is necessary, you get this relationship. And it may not be in the month of November. It could be in December. It could be up until February. This reading is active up until February, all right? But I'm doing this for November's energy. But again, it may not be so soon for you guys because you're now aware of what it is that you need to work on. Some people are going to be able to work on this a lot faster than others, depending on their blockages, depending on what they have. But the overall thing is that you very well could meet your twin flame. These are 2 twin flame cards. You could very well meet your soulmate, a karmatic soulmate, that there are still lessons for you to learn. But nonetheless, it's going to be a loving relationship. It's going to be a happy, healthy relationship. For some of you, I did get this to confirm it will be karmatic and not necessarily for a twin flame connection. However, there will be a lot of lust, a lot of passion for each other. Some of you may enjoy some kinky sex, okay? Chariot to say we're going to be moving on successfully, taking leadership, taking role further, proving the BDSM type relationship, okay, or some type of dominant submissive roles for some of you. Again, not going to resonate for everyone, but there is some kinky sex going on here, okay, enjoying each other. Very passionate, very lustful. Be very careful though that it's not the same patterns as a previous relationship, okay? Or that you will be going downward into addiction or sex addiction. So just be careful because there is some karmatic patterns here for some of you. Why is the King of Pentacles here in regards to an important quality that Aries possesses? Please clarify the King of Pentacles for their qualities. Okay, yeah, further, sorry. So these 2 cards came out. So we got the Queen of Cups and we got the Knight of Wands. So obviously your energy here with the Wands card, but we also have the Queen of Cups. So you are very romantic, very much in your feelings. You want to express that. You want to nurture the individual that you're in a relationship with. And you also want it to be very sexual. And you do have a lot of passion and a lot of sexual energy that you want to provide to the relationship. Why is the 8 of Cups, okay? 10 of Swords, yeah. You need to release this. All right. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what you need to do in order to bring new love is like you need to release your past. You need to heal from it because you guys have gone through a very difficult time, a very difficult place. A place of possible backstabbing, deception, okay? But now is the time to heal those wounds, okay? To release those things that are toxic from you, all right? 6 of Pentacles, why is that here? I had asked that in my head, and I had gotten the Strength card that fell onto the floor. So this is saying that in order for what you need to release in order to bring new love, I feel like a lot of you need to release your pride and your ego, okay? And to have strength and courage and not to cower back or allow people to manipulate or change or dictate you, okay? All right, so I'm going to leave this here, okay? And I'm just going to go over the messages that Spirit would like to provide to you. during this time. So your romance angels, and again, I told you I didn't look at these before, so I have no idea. We have new love. A new person has stirred romantic feelings. Here we have it here, guys. So you're single, you're ready to mingle, you're working on this shit. Guess what? You got a new love. Congratulations. Woohoo. It's your constellation prize for doing the inner work. Again, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? But it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to forgive your parents. It could be that you need to forgive your inner, you need to do some inner child work, shadow work, forgiving past lovers, okay? Forgiving family issues just in general, okay? And it does say make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So do the work. Do the work that's needed because you don't want to be alone, right? That's why you're looking at this fucking video, because you don't want to be alone. So make the fucking effort. Do the work that you need to do so that way you can get this 4 of Wands and 2 of Cups. And if for some of you, hey, shit, you're going to get somebody who's going to be into kinky sex like you are, right? Get that. And some of you aren't, but that's okay. But it doesn't, but again, you're going to have a loving sexual relationship. Could be karmatic, but it also could be, a twin flame connection. It's just sexually charged. That's what you want, all right? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. This is where you're at. This is where you're vibrating. This is why you're not in a relationship right now, okay? It's because my outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. So if you're paying attention to the words that are being said here, remove yourself from self-doubt, from fear, from negative feelings, from negative thought-based ideas or feelings. You need to start bringing in positivity in order for your situation to change. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So knowing that the universe does have your back, does love you, and is there behind you each step of the way. Okay? And then we have attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. This is where you're emanating from. Remember, the Page of Swords in reverse can be very attacking, judgmental, very much coming from a place of fear. Get the help that you need, right? Which was this area, the 8 of Cups in reverse and the 10 of Cups, right? Getting the help that is needed. So Aries, if you can do the work, you can get a successful, happy, healthy, romantic relationship. Again, could be karmatic, and that's okay though, because it doesn't mean anything bad. It just means that there are some life lessons that you have to learn, okay? Could be twin flame soul connection for some of you, all right? Not all. It's something I do have to point out just because there are technically twin flame cards, and I do specialize in that. So if you are wanting to look more into it, you can definitely book a private reading. I do offer twin flame readings, okay? Otherwise, I want to take this time to just, reiterate and thank each and every one of you who have already booked appointments with me, okay? The holiday season is coming, so you can always gift yourself or others a personal read, okay? Just putting that out there. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you. If this definitely resonated and helped you, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as I'll be doing these monthly, okay? And also other readings. So I hope you have a great night, Aries. Take care.